Who can take the NCLEX exam? Ever found yourself pondering this question? Let's delve into this today. The National Council Licensure Examination, or NCLEX as it's more commonly known, is a significant milestone in the nursing profession. It's the gatekeeper to your nursing career, ensuring you have the necessary knowledge and skills to practice safely and effectively. This examination is not just a test, it's a validation of your dedication, hard work, and passion for nursing. Now, you might be wondering who is eligible to take this exam. The eligibility criteria for the NCLEX can vary from state to state. Some states might have additional requirements or stipulations that others don't. It's a bit like a puzzle, each piece representing a different requirement. To understand who can sit for the NCLEX, it's crucial to understand the eligibility requirements. So, let's dive deeper into these requirements in the following scenes. First things first, the educational requirements. What are they for the NCLEX exam? Well, let's dive into the details. The educational requirements for the NCLEX, or National Council Licensure Examination, differ based on whether you're aiming to become a registered nurse, RN, or a practical nurse, PN. Starting with the NCLEX RN, the first step on this journey is earning a nursing degree from an accredited program. This could be an associate degree in nursing, a bachelor's degree in nursing, or even a diploma from an approved nursing program. The key here is accreditation. It's crucial to ensure the program you choose is recognized by the nursing board in your state. Now let's talk about the NCLEX PN. For this route, you'll need to complete a practical nursing program. Again, accreditation matters. The program you choose must be approved by the Board of Nursing in your state. For both the NCLEX RN and NCLEX PN, it's not just about getting the degree or diploma. You're required to complete a certain number of hours in clinical practice as part of your program. This hands-on experience is integral to your nursing education and prepares you for the real-world scenarios you'll encounter in your career. It's important to note that these are the bare minimum requirements. Many nurses continue their education even after becoming licensed, pursuing advanced degrees or specialized certifications. This not only expands their knowledge and skills, but also opens up more opportunities for career advancement. And remember, the requirements may vary slightly from state to state, so it's always a good idea to check with your local nursing board to confirm the specifics. Education is the foundation of your nursing career. It equips you with the theoretical knowledge and practical skills you need to deliver quality care to patients. And the NCLEX, well, it's the gatekeeper, ensuring that only those who have met these stringent educational requirements can step into this noble profession. So, aspiring nurses out there, make sure your education aligns with these requirements. Education checked off the list. What's next? The application process. First, you'll be registering with the National Council of State Boards of Nursing, or NCSBN for short. This step is essential as it opens your doorway to the NCLEX. To register, head over to the NCSBN website, locate the NCLEX examination section, and follow the instructions for registration. Be sure to have all necessary documents on hand, such as your nursing school transcripts and proof of graduation. After completing the registration, you'll be waiting for your authorization to test, also known as the ATT. This is a document that gives you the green light to schedule and sit for the exam. It's important to note that the ATT is only valid for a specific period, usually 90 days, so keep an eye on your inbox and make sure not to miss it. Once you receive your ATT, the next step is scheduling the exam. This is done through Pearson VUE, the company that administers the NCLEX. You'll log into your Pearson VUE account, which you would have created when registering with the NCSBN. Here you'll select your preferred date and testing center. Remember, availability can vary, so it's recommended to schedule your exam as soon as you receive your ATT. Lastly, you'll need to pay the examination fee. The standard fee for the NCLEX is $200. However, this might vary slightly depending on your location. You can pay the fee via credit card during the scheduling process. It's important to go over these steps meticulously, ensuring all your documents are in order, your registration is complete, you've received your ATT, and you've scheduled and paid for your exam. Remember, each step in the application process is critical, so don't miss out. We've covered education and application. Now let's talk state requirements. Every state has its unique set of prerequisites for taking the NCLEX exam. It's not just about having the right educational qualifications or successfully completing the application process. There are additional hoops that you might need to jump through depending on where you plan to practice. Let's start with background checks. Many states require candidates to undergo a criminal background check before they can be eligible to take the NCLEX. This is a precautionary measure to ensure that those entering the nursing profession have a record that is clean and devoid of serious offenses. It's a way of safeguarding the profession and the patients that the nurses will be caring for. Fingerprinting is another requirement in some states. It's yet another layer of the verification process, providing an extra level of security and identification. Just like the background check, it's a measure to ensure the integrity of the nursing profession. In addition to these security measures, some states may also require you to complete additional coursework or training beyond your nursing degree. This could be a specific course related to the state's healthcare system or an additional training program designed to equip you with specialized skills. Remember, every state has its unique healthcare challenges, and it's essential to be prepared to meet them head-on. Keep in mind that these are just some of the potential state-specific requirements. Requirements can and do vary widely from one state to another. They can also change over time as healthcare needs and challenges evolve. It's important to stay updated and informed about any changes that might affect your eligibility to take the NCLEX. So, how do you keep track of all these state-specific requirements? Your best bet is to reach out to your state's nursing board. They are the ultimate authority when it comes to state requirements, and they will provide you with the most accurate and up-to-date information. Always check with your state's nursing board to ensure you meet all requirements. They're the gatekeepers, after all. What about nurses trained outside of the United States? Can they take the NCLEX exam? Well, the answer is an emphatic yes. The path might be a bit different, but it's certainly not closed. Internationally educated nurses have to fulfill certain requirements to be eligible for the NCLEX exam. The first step is to have your nursing education evaluated. This is done by the Commission on Graduates of Foreign Nursing Schools, or CGFNS. They provide a comprehensive review of your nursing education, licensure, and registration history. The CGFNS certification program is designed specifically for first-level general nurses educated and licensed outside the United States who wish to assess their eligibility for licensure. To be eligible for the CGFNS certification program, you need to be educated as a first-level nurse in your home country, hold a current license or registration as a first-level nurse in your home country, and have completed an educational program equivalent to a registered nurse program in the United States. Once you receive your CGFNS certificate, you're a step closer to sitting for the NCLEX exam. But there's more. You also need to apply for licensure with one of the state boards of nursing in the United States. Each state has its own specific requirements, so it's important to research and understand these before you start your application process. The next step involves registering for the NCLEX exam itself. You do this through Pearson VUE, the company that administers the test. Once your registration is accepted, you'll receive an authorization to test, or ATT. You can then schedule your exam. Remember, the NCLEX exam is designed to test the skills and knowledge essential for safe and effective entry-level nursing practice, so your preparation should focus on these areas. And there you have it. Yes, the process may seem a bit daunting, but it's certainly not impossible. Thousands of internationally educated nurses have walked this path and successfully passed the NCLEX exam. So, international nurses, don't fret. The NCLEX doors are open for you too. So, who can take the NCLEX exam? Let's take a moment to recap the key eligibility criteria. Firstly, the educational requirement. Aspiring nurses must complete an accredited nursing program before taking the NCLEX exam. This could be a diploma, associate degree, or bachelor's degree program. Next comes the application process. Candidates must apply to their nursing regulatory body, register with Pearson VUE, and pay the necessary fees. Following this, they receive an authorization to test, which is their ticket to schedule the exam. The state requirements are another important factor. Each state has its own set of requirements that must be met, which may include criminal background checks or additional coursework. Lastly, for international candidates, the process is similar but may involve evaluation of foreign credentials and proof of English proficiency. With the right education, proper application, and meeting state-specific requirements, the NCLEX is within your reach, so prepare well and aim high.